previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Winston throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll get this out to Kamara, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run here with Ingram. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Ingram again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Kamara. He is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They run. It's Kamara. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space. As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. On, we think, to punt. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Alvin Kamara. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll begin here with Bernard. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Fournette running right. Fournette, first down, still going. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Bernard. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete over the middle to Callaway.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Winston.
The left side complete to Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st and 10, Winston.
Quick slant here to Smith.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Oh, that does a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Winston now. Touchdown! It's complete. Michael Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They're looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Brady. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now they're going to try this again. It's another. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. But there are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say.
And Winston lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we send you, you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 63 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now they'll throw with Brady. He completes it to Evans. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Here's Brady. They'll roll him out right.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pena now. And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Jameis Winston and the Saints ready to go back again on offense.
He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something.
How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt. now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
To throw again on second down. Winston, his throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Brady now to throw. Flushed out right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Flush to his right. And this is caught.
How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far, because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd and 10,
Winston. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
the chance of wasting this great starting field position a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it. Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions. Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady
eluding the pressure right.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff to Fournette. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. From the 30 on second down. Brady. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Giovanni Bernard. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Extra point put through by Succop. And this is back to a 5-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he stopped immediately there. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A first down throw for Winston. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing, Winston. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To the air again with Winston. That's taken in by Callaway. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Winston. Over the middle to Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Winston. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. To throw is Winston. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, Does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Leonard Fournette and the rest of the Bucs offense set to take over once more.
And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in the game.
Yeah, about the 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Stop. The 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 24, Winston. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the